Hello everybody, so here is the sixth part of the tutorial about my object sec.list. So I will simply, in fact, for this video I will simply enhance a bit the baseline, which is really basic, but as you know from the last videos, I really had some troubles. There were things that didn't work how I thought they would work. So, but I think it's important you see also pure data is often a lot of things like that. Yes, your logic is not the logic of the computer and of this program. So it's important also to see that you can't dream of doing things the right things at the first how to say it. Yes, you need to try things and make some correction, and yes. Anyway, but it's a bit the same for everything in life somehow. So yes, after this philosophical comment, let's enhance the baseline and make it longer also. So I had an ID, simple ID. So first of all, let's do, before our bar symbol, let's do really 4 times. So 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1 bit, 2 bit, 3 bit, 4 bit. Let's copy all that and do a second bar. And I was thinking about going 3 semitones up, which is a minor third, and then going down one thing, one tone. Sorry. Okay, let's hear that. Ah yes, a BPM. Not too bad. So yes, you heard that when I click the on-off toggle just now, the kick and the snare didn't start. It's because the sequence is only sent when there is a 0 from the on-off. So a simple way to make your sequence work right at the beginning, you put LB, which is short for load bang. It means when you open a patch, there is a bang that is sent from this object. So just so that I don't have to always activate, deactivate, and then reactivate the toggle, which sends the on-off message. So I put it everywhere. So I wanted to do some variation, and yes, as I mentioned in the last video, I already had an idea about baseline, but with all the problems I encounter, I didn't have time to develop that. So you'll see, you probably know this baseline structure. Yes. Just have to be sure I'm not messing up the number of beats. So 1/2, it's okay. 1/2 and 2/4 make 1 beat. 2/2, 2 beats. 3, 4. Okay, perfect. And here the same thing, but with the other notes. And for the end, I wanted to do something fun, is to go up to 1 octave. I'm never sure how to pronounce it. Is it octave or octave? Well, 12 semitones also works. Okay, so those two fourths are not really, we don't really hear them. So I'll do a little trick. I go even lower. I replace the first fourth bar by 2/8. Normally it will introduce a little silence, because yes, our envelope is not doesn't emphasize the attack enough, because otherwise it would make clicks and so on. So anyway, okay, so normally that should be better this way. Yes. So not too bad, but of course I could use I don't need to divide by 2. I could because this first note seems a bit too short, so for this fourth I could I need to go to 1/4, so I could well, I have no idea how to do that, but you can certainly play with the fraction to have longer note and just introduce a little silence. Yes, maybe if I go down to 16th, like 3/16 and then just 1/16, it would maybe work, but for that's more like details, you know. That's just a demonstration. And also what I want to do is for these high notes, actually let me try something, because I want to demonstrate something. Let's go at an higher octave. Okay, that's good, that's good. And generally when you have a bass line, if your bass goes up in the high register, it's a good idea to reduce the velocity. In our case it's not that obvious, but if you use samples, for example 808s, you know, a lot of people like to go crazy with their 808s and make them play a melody in the high range, and often they come really too loud in the high range. So in that case, reducing the velocity a bit is a good idea, and also it gives a bit of variation in the dynamics of your instrument, so it's always a good idea. Well, with a bass or a kick, generally you want to be at the maximum velocity, but if you do like this a little variation, a little detail, you can really go a bit lower with your velocity. Let's hear what so yes, we can really hear those two high notes are more in the background. I think it's pleasant. Anyway, so that's all for the bass enhancement, and thanks for watching, and see you for the next video.